Right, let's see. Let's see. My computer almost died, guys. I'm hoping I'm live already because my computer almost died. I forgot to plug it in. I seriously forgot to plug it in the charger. But yeah, I think I'm in. I think I'm good. Let me know there in the chat who is here, guys. I'm almost at 1,300 subscribers. Almost there. So I just popped it up right here in the top right corner just to see if we're able to reach it because in every live stream we have been gaining either 1 or 2 subscribers, which is definitely awesome. I know I've been getting subscribers also in the regular videos too, so which people like a lot, and that is awesome. But yeah, guys. I got no agenda today, to be honest with you. I was busy today. I was busy. So I got no agenda. So let's see what pops up, what topics come up. Maybe I'll read a little bit about Bank of America's earnings call, the results, just to go through them real quick. And then because I want to see when am I going to sell my Bank of America position. I really want to grow my SCHD position. And one of my goals, I gotta get to 500 shares this year. I have to get to 500 shares, for sure. Let me see who is there. And then I'm hoping let me see the stream health real quick. Looks like it's excellent, which is awesome. Oh man, had a busy day today. I had to fix something on the door too because the cold was getting in through the door, so my heater was going off and off and off. So I had to fix that real quick today. But let me see who's there. Tim, what's going on, Tim? How you doing, man? How you doing, Tim's? Anders, happy Sunday. Abject failure this morning doing server upgrades. I need a drink. Oh, wow. Had a busy morning then. Busy morning. Wow. Let me see. M, hey, good evening. Nice to see you there, M. The usuals. The usuals are here, which is awesome. That's definitely awesome. Let me see. Isra right there. Hi, guys. Ak Willie. I have a lot of event contracts on under 45 and a half on Bears games. Let's take a look. Hold on. Let me minimize this real quick. We gotta take a look at the scores. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Very, very important. And hopefully we get to the 1,300 subscribers today. Hopefully we get to that. Let me see real quick. Let me take a look at the game, the NFL scores. We'll keep an eye on it while you're watching the stream. Let me see what was the games today. Also, hold on. Let me show you in here real quick. I'm sure you're watching the game, Willie. So it's 7-0 right now. First quarter, so it's still starting. First quarter 7-0. Rams against the Bears. So let's see what happens today. Jeremy, what's up, Jay? Futures and crypto selling off hard tonight. Metals are pumping again. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one to track to take a look. Definitely, we gotta take a look at the crypto futures. Let me open up another screen because I didn't even get ready, to be honest. And I made some chicken today, some chicken thighs, boneless, in the oven real quick, with some barbecue sauce that I got at Costco, and it came out pretty good. It came out pretty good with some yellow rice. That's what I made today. Let me open up Yahoo Finance real quick. That one I like. I like when that it keeps track of the after hours real quick. But yeah, let me see. All right, let me leave it open right here. But yeah, that's gonna be a good topic for today, Jeremy. We can take a look at crypto and all that. Isra, and I have 128 shares of SCHD. You know something, and I'm gonna pop it up right here. The weekly. Oh man, I gotta pop up the weekly challenge spreadsheet too. Man, I really didn't start well. I think I gotta restart my stream. What do you guys think? Because I really didn't open up anything. I didn't open up anything. I did not get ready. Granted, I did finish eating not long ago, so let's see. But I do have the SCHD spreadsheet right here, guys. So we'll start updating with Ezra right here. So Ezra, you are at 128. So you picked up another 2 shares. Nice. 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 That's pretty cool right there. Definitely. I gotta make an episode for this. You know, I gotta make an episode for the SCHD spreadsheet for sure. I gotta make an episode so you guys can update it there, and then I can take my time updating everybody. But I also like updating them on the live streams too. I really enjoy the live streams, to be honest. Let me zoom it in a little bit more. Let me see. Is that too much? I think that's good. I think that's good. Zoomed in right there. The SCHD share price right now is at $28. As you guys can see right here. Let me just do this real quick. And then I want the letters to be white. Yeah, I think that's good. So yeah, SCHD share price as the closing of Friday, it is $28.90. $28.90. What's up? What's up, James? How are you? What's good? Nice, nice. Hey everyone, bear down from Jeff. Yeah, they are down right now. 3 minutes 28 seconds in Q1 in the first quarter. Yeah, Q1, like if we were talking about investing investments. But yeah, right here it is the game. Let me see. Yeah, the Bears are the only ones playing today, right now. Patriots won against the Texans. Broncos won against the Bills, and Seahawks against the 49ers. Wow. Wow, that was a whoop. Wow. Any 49ers fans here? Wow, that was pretty bad. 41-6. It didn't even show up. It looks like, wow, that was pretty bad. But yeah, let's keep track of this game. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on it little by little. May the Bears. Sincerely, a Packers fan. So Anders is a Packers fan right now. Well, Anders is a Packers fan. But yeah. Hey Jay, you said you have SCHD in your Roth IRA as well. I have SCHG, David. I have SCHG. Yeah, I do have some SCHD. Yeah, I can't lie. You're gonna catch me if I say no. I do have SCHD in my Roth too. I have some, not as much. My largest position is SCHG, which maybe in the future I'll sell and get some SCHD shares. But yeah, I do have SCHD. Smaller position in the Roth from SCHD. My taxable is much larger on SCHD for sure. Let me zoom it in too in here. So you guys can see my portfolio. Let me see, Jeff, stay classy, Anders. As long as Cowboys don't win anything, I'm good. That's a good one right there, Anders. Man, who's a Cowboys fan in here? Oh, man. Let me see, Finanza con Estilo futures open tonight? Yeah, so Jeremy was mentioning that in the comments. Futures and crypto selling off hard tonight. So we're going to take a look at that. That's going to be one of the topics. Good thing I didn't come with an agenda. And you guys usually come up with some good topics. So let's see, We'll take a look at the futures, crypto. We're going to see, the NFL score. We're keeping track of the Bears tonight. See if they win or lose. Jeff agreed on the Cowboys. But yeah, Finanzas con Estilo. We're going to take a look at that. Futures and the crypto market. Want to take a look. Will any y'all buy SpaceX when they IPO? Ooh, that's a good question. Is anyone considering? I will consider a few K into SpaceX if I could get in on asking price. SpaceX. SpaceX is the one from Elon Musk, right? I think it is. If they ever IPO. Yeah. SpaceX if they IPO. Same thing with ChatGPT, the company that owns ChatGPT. But yeah, I don't know. SpaceX IPO. What's his name? Elon Musk is definitely a very smart man. He and his work ethic too. He works a lot. He really makes things happen, which is which is great. I don't know. That's a good question for everybody else right now. I don't have an answer for it, you know. But that is a good question, Willie. Hey Jay, my SCHD share total is MPW 1045. Let me see, Jeff. Wow, Jeff, you already picked up like more shares from 1003 to 1045. Wow, that is great. If you drip, you will get exactly 9 shares. Look at that. It went up to 9 shares if you drip that dividend, which I'm hoping that they pay the same dividend as last year or more. You know, hold on. Okay. So yeah, if they pay the same as last year, you should get around $260 in March. So that will drip to 9 shares of SCHD. That's definitely great right there. That's a whole lot of shares. That's some very nice income from SCHD, Jeff. Very, very nice buys right there. LOL, who are they even playing? I've watched the game this year, and that was them beating Packers last weekend. Yeah, they're playing the Rams right now. And there's let me see. Do you mess with any monthly dividend mix bonds funds from James? I got into FAGIX and it has done really well. 12% with 4.7% dividend, mostly bonds, but has Nvidia and some other top stocks. Wow, nice. No, I don't myself, not yet. In the future, maybe I'll get something that pays monthly, but as of right now, no. And nothing in bonds. I don't have anything in bonds just yet. Maybe in the future. Uh, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, though. That's a good question. Dude, just screw the pizza guy over. They said medium cheese was $13, so I asked for a medium pineapple, and he showed up asking for $19, and I only had a 20 on me. Oh wow. Wow. It's okay, man. You can make it up to him, you know, next time. Next time just give him you know, double tip. That's all. You know, if you feel bad. You feel bad, you know, just give him double tip next time you see him. Whenever you order the pizza again. I don't do pineapple pizza, you know, but uh I like, you know, I like plain, of course. I like ricotta cheese. I like ricotta cheese pizza. And that one is good. That one is one of my top ones. And there's one that they make at this pizzeria here in New Jersey that has chicken and it has like some spicy sauce over it. That is really good. The sauce is so good. They make it at that pizzeria. Futures are open, but market is still closed tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, it is. Where can I take a look at futures? Is it in Yahoo or where can I look at futures, Jeremy? Let me see. Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I could definitely look at that right now. Wow, it's selling off a lot. Wow. Up. It's down 2.73% already. Look at this. Down 2.73%. Wow, from 95,000 where it was at earlier today. It was at 95,000 and now it's at 92,500. You know? Wow. And that's Bitcoin right there. Let me see. Let me see Ethereum real quick. It is at $3,200 right now. It was around 3,300, so it's down like $100 or $75, somewhere around there. So yeah, it's selling off. Why is it selling off? What's going on out there? What did you guys hear? I haven't looked into I haven't looked at X today. Actually, the whole weekend I haven't looked into X. I posted a link to the DCA Friday video. I don't think I posted a link to today's video. I haven't been active. I haven't been active on X. To be honest with you, I haven't been active, which is not good. Let me see. But market is still closed tomorrow. Yeah, market is closed tomorrow, but I can't take a look at futures here. I thought I could. Let me see XRP. I know you were adding to this one, Jeremy. Now it's $1.94, so maybe now is a good opportunity to build up some. Since I started talking about this, and since you mentioned this one, Jeremy, XRP, for some reason it pops up on my X. It was popping up on my X, to be honest. Um, which it was crazy. It was crazy. Let me see. Yep, it was crazy. It was popping up on my X feed, XRP a little bit more. But yeah, hold on. I had to plug in my phone. My phone is at 16%. Jeez. I almost, my computer also almost died. It was had like probably like 5%. I think it was. I think it had. Let me see what else. Let me see how many stocks or ETFs should we have in a Roth IRA per David. It all depends. It all depends, on you, on your investing strategy and your time horizon. There's just so many things that you got to take into account when you hold any positions. I keep it ETFs. I have pretty much 4 positions. That's all I have. All ETFs, including crypto, which is how much is it in my portfolio? I forgot how many, but I hold four positions right now. So that's all I hold, but it all depends. It all depends. I really like more of a hands-off approach with my Roth. That's why my largest position is SCHD in my Roth IRA, because I just want to build up that position pretty nicely. And then after that, just sell some of the positions and put it into an ETF, a dividend ETF later on in the future. Just collect some of those nice tax-free dividends from the Roth IRA. That is really the plan. And I'm really, man, I can't convince, and I don't know, you guys, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to convince my wife to open a Roth IRA and I can't. I don't know how I can do it. Give me some tips on what did you guys do? How, you know, how did you guys convince your spouse, or your partner, if you're female or male, uh, your partner on how did you convince them to start a Roth if you were the one investing? But David, yeah, it all depends. But I only have 4 myself. I won't touch it. IPO will wait for a pullback on SpaceX. SpaceX has a good CEO. Yeah, Elon Musk. Let me see. X. Private investors may sell immediately once public, right? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because you just never know. It's SpaceX. What's his name? Elon Musk. He's like big. So I don't know. He has a lot of plans. And remember also, uh, he really wants to get to Mars. So so I don't know. It might be a good investment in the future. I don't know what else they have. I don't follow SpaceX. Maybe some of you guys, SpaceX gonna IPO a $1 trillion valuation. Wow, wow. But it's not a bad idea either. I will definitely keep it in mind. I like space stuff, and I think for the future too. 20, 30 years from now, I believe there's gonna be more stuff going to space, like more ships. Maybe they're gonna be able to take civilians into space. I really think so. I really think that in like 30 years, they're probably gonna be able to do that, and maybe investing in a company like that won't be a bad investment if you're planning on holding long term. But I don't know. It's just so many things that you gotta take into consideration when you're investing in a company that you don't that is not public yet. You can't see anything just yet. You're just going by whatever news come out, but they don't need to share anything out there. They're a private company right now. So I don't know. There is a reason they are not staying private. Yeah. From James. Might be a reason. My biggest holding is Rocket Lab. So a SpaceX IPO valuation of $1 trillion could lift Rocket Lab up, I think, from Willie. Probably. Yep, but $7,500 worth of SCHD in my traditional will convert to my Roth in a month or so via backdoor. Oh, nice. The backdoor conversion, nice. Wow. I really need to build up my Roth some more, honestly. David, I'm selling my FXAIX in my Roth and buying more VTI in my Roth. VTI is isn't that the total stock market? Pretty much, right? I think that's what it is. VTI. Vanguard's total stock market. Why are you doing that? What's the reason for the move? You know, let me know there in the chat, David. What's the reason for the move? Like FXAIX has a lower expense ratio. It's like half. I know it is an index fund, so you can only sell it at the end of the day. VTI, the good thing is that you can sell it at any time. You know, you don't need to sell it at any time of the day. You don't need to wait to the end of the day to sell, which is good, honestly. But yeah, X, it's the pineapple on pizza tax. I guess so. More pineapple pizza for me. I got it on Robinhood, the futures and all that. I need to create. Can I just create a Robinhood account just to look at that and not open an account? You know what I mean? Like just create a sign in and not open an account, or do I need to open an account in Robinhood? That would be pretty cool. You're not the first one that have told me that. I think M told me that before, and I forgot who else. I know somebody else did. My coffee tonight because I was falling asleep in the couch. I was tired. I was pretty tired, and I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm still on season 1. So, but I was kind of like falling asleep. So I really needed my coffee. I took a shower right before this and then made my coffee. At your age, if you put a small percentage in a monthly dividend mixed bond, you will be very happy. From James. Yeah, probably. I should probably look into that later on in the future. I also have a covered call ETF in GPIQ, which I kind of like, you know, and stuff. Let me see. Jeremy, tariff and trade war threats back and forth is part of it. Also reports so a lot of planes in the air over in the sandy part of the world. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a lot of talks already. Again, you know, about tariffs and trades and all that. Probably going to be an opportunity for us. That's probably going to drive the VIX up, right, Jeremy? Let me see. Let me open up the VIX right here real quick. The volatility index, which when it's up is a good opportunity. Let me see. In the last year, you can see that it's been down as of recently. Maybe soon we'll get another opportunity. If you guys see, the VIX was up in April when we had some very nice opportunities, and it was pretty high. We had some very nice opportunities in the stock market in April of 2025, which is this one right here. So maybe we'll get some opportunities soon. Jeremy, what do you think? What are you looking at? Which stocks are you looking at? You know, if we do get an opportunity there. I know I've been keeping track of Meta because it's going back down in share price. Let me see. Let me show you real quick. Right here. It is at 620. I don't know. This might be the second time around. I know last time I hesitated. I wanted it. You mentioned it. Finanzas con Estilo mentioned it. Quite a few of you guys did. Under $600. I kind of like it under $600 with a much lower PE ratio. Right now, PE is at 27. I think under 600 is like around 22, somewhere around there. The PE ratio, if I'm not mistaken. But it has been going down as of lately, 3% in the last 5 days. In the last month, 6.6%. And in the last 6 months, it's down almost 12%. So I don't know. Which one are you keeping an eye on? And then Netflix is, they have earnings call this week. Oh, man, I don't know if I should add before earnings call or if I should wait. I'm thinking more about waiting after earnings. But let's see what happens. In the last 5 days, it's down 1.5%. Last month is down 6.3%. So it's still going down. It's still going down hard. Down 27% in the last 6 months. Netflix. I want to start a position into Netflix, honestly. Let me see. 7-7 Bears from Jeff. Let's go. Let's see. Yep, 7-7. Q2. 12 minutes left in the second quarter. They score. They just scored. Okay, nice. Man, if Roths had been around when I was young from Anders, yeah, that's the first thing that I'm gonna have my kids open. Honestly, a Roth IRA. I was thinking of selling VT in the Roth IRA to go all in on FXAIX. Okay, so the world total stock market and just going to the S&P. The good thing about FXAIX is the expense ratio, man, is very very low, very very low. Let me see from Tim. If space tourism explodes in the future, SpaceX will be a good investment long term. I agree with you on that, Tim. I think that's where everything is gonna go. Honestly, in the future, I don't know about you guys. Let me know your opinion in the comments. But honestly, I think that's where everything is gonna go in like about maybe 30 years from now. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking just like Tim. Once civilians can go into space where they make some ships that me and you can get on, I would love to go to space. I would love to. If that time comes, and I'm hoping I have a very nice amount of money, then, if some of my investments, do very well, I would love to go to space. I don't know about you guys. I think Anders also would love to go to space because Anders travels a lot. So, I think Anders, I think you will go to space, right? Let me know there in the chat. I think you really would. But I would love to go to space. I would love to. I would love to. James, Elon is cash poor and needs to raise cash. That is the only reason not to keep it private. Okay. He does like to raise cash though, because that business, you need to spend a lot of money to be able to have your inventions or anything that you make or anything that you do, because like you gotta try. Your first rocket doesn't succeed. Some of these scientists and people that are just oh man, inventors and things like that, they need to fail a couple times before the rocket actually makes it into space, with a person, so they usually test it, and that's millions and millions of dollars that they have to invest. So yeah, I do. Yeah, it's not a cheap market or sector. It's not a cheap sector at all, to be honest. And there's wouldn't investing in traditional cause a major issue doing backdoor. I just put $8,600 in cash in my traditional, then converted cash over. Okay. Now, finanzas con estilo. I won't touch SpaceX at all. FOMO will be wild. I think so. I have to agree with you that FOMO will be wild. Maybe it is one that, like with every IPO, just wait some time to see, just for them to start showing some of their earnings, some of their balance sheet and all that. So like that, we can take a look at the business a little bit better and see if it is a good investment. If not, I know that they're gonna have a lot of capex spending. They're gonna be spending money, because that's how the business is. That's how that business is. It'll just be like that. I'm selling FXAIX to buy VTI because they overlap. Everything in FXAIX is inside VTI. Also, you already hold VTI. You're just gonna put more of the money into VTI. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting from that. Don't give them your info unless you want to trade on the platform. Okay. For I'm guessing for what was it? Robinhood, right? Jeff, nope. Fill out a form 8606 and disclose as a non-deductible contribution. Will pay a small tax on any gains before I convert, but that's it. Okay. That's on the conversion from for the backdoor Roth. James, to sign up, you will need to give them social security and all kinds of info. Yeah. For the Robinhood. Yeah. Yeah, it's just or is there another website where I can take a look at futures? That would be good, because right now I don't think I have oh, I can't see futures. Unless let me see real quick. Yeah, I don't think I can see futures here, and I don't think I can see futures in Google unless I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I don't think I can see futures right now. Mm, yeah, no, I don't see it here. Let me refresh the page real quick. I know usually at 8 p.m. I can see some after hours and stuff, but the stock market is open tomorrow. It's closed tomorrow. You know, like Jeremy mentioned. Hey Jaya, how you doing? You know, nice to see you there. How was your time with the family? You know, definitely. Um, hope you have fun. Hope you had a great time with your family, and you know, enjoy all the holidays, all the holidays time. Willie Jay, do you still like Starbucks? Not as much as before. You know, I'm still kind of like waiting to see what was the CEO's name, Brian Nickel, to see how he turns around Starbucks. I gotta keep an eye on it. To be honest with you, I have to keep a better eye on it and see. It has been going up in share price, which is a good sign. Let me show you guys right here real quick in the screen. It has been recovering in share price, but I gotta take a look at the financials. It's right now $92. In the last month, it's up 4%. In the last 6 months, it's still flat, pretty much. In the last year, still down 5%. I don't know. I don't like it as much anymore. I know that they have a lot of competition, and what is it? Dutch Bros, I think, is one of the competition that has been growing very well as of recently. I forgot the stock, the ticker symbol, but I don't know. Yeah, my conviction has been going down a lot in Starbucks. But right now I'm up in my position though. So maybe it would be a good one to sell and put some into SCHD. Let me see. I kind of wish the market was open tomorrow just to see what is going to happen. At least we can see what happens at Euro next. But I can't imagine markets will be happy. Yeah, no. No, like Jeremy and Finanzas con Estilo mentioned, futures are down. Crypto market is down too. Right now, yeah, Bitcoin is at 92,656. So yeah, it's pretty much down right now. Yep. Anders, I have signed up to be on the first one way flight to Mars. Oh, you want a one-way flight? I would think you would want to come back to Earth, but you know that's also pretty cool too. I don't know, man. Like the Mars, I think that would be so cool, man. That would be really really cool to go to Mars. To be honest with you, um, I think that would be so cool to go to Mars. You know, I would love to go, but I think probably in 30 years, if you're able to go to Mars, it's probably going to take a very long time to get there and a very long time to get back. I know in space, to travel it takes a long time. When SpaceX detonated the Falcon rocket on the launch pad after it landed, it cost $100 million. You see, yeah, yeah, very good info there, Tim. That's what I'm saying. Like SpaceX and all that is just it's a very expensive sector. Is the investments that you need to do those tests on the rockets and everything else is just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Um, Finanzas con estilo. Why I want in on the opening price. Let me see. I picked up a couple shares of CRM Friday under 230. Probably should have waited. I think Meta is headed back under 600 and V is headed for 290. I'm hoping it does go to 290 in the Visa. I read your comment earlier too, Jeremy. Meta under 600 once again. I might need to do something. I might need to do something. I might need to do something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Might need to make a move or something in Meta under six. If he goes under $600 again, any of you guys will buy under $600? Let me know there in the chat. Google S&P mini futures. Where can I look at that though? Maybe I could type it in right here. Mini futures. But this just is just do I just Google it, I guess? Let me see. Oh man. Yeah, I gotta get some other websites. Futures pricing prices now. Let me see real quick right here. Oh, I think in Yahoo you could see it. Let me see. Uh, uh, uh. Is this it? Jeremy? Let me see. Mini S&P 500. No, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta keep on taking a look. I'm gonna take a look in Google. Let me see who else. Had a great time with the family. Thank you. The house is very quiet at the moment. That's the aftermath. That's the aftermath, JL. But I'm sure you have fun. I know you were cooking a lot, right? You were mentioning that in some of the videos before. So, and I'm sure that they all enjoyed all the cooking and all the food. Man, I can't wait to go to Puerto Rico. Just a couple more weeks so I could have some of my mom's food too. So yeah, definitely. Ah man, let me see the Thrill. What's up, Jay and guys? Nice to see you there, Thrill. Yeah, markets are not happy right now. Nice buys on CRM from JL to Jeremy. Sub Thrill, thanks JL. Yeah, that was a pretty nice buy on CRM. High Thrill. Let me see. I don't have 30 years to wait from Anders. Yeah, I think it's gonna be wow before we can go to Mars, man. I think it's gonna be a while. What was the name of that movie? What would be cool? Like if we can freeze, if we can freeze ourselves, for like 30 years and then just wake up again. What was that movie with Sylvester Stallone? And oh man, what was that movie? That they get unfrozen in the future. I forget the name of that movie, but that was a good movie. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool to wake up in the future and be like, oh man, I can go to Mars, That would be so cool. That would be really cool. Jeremy, all good? Same for me, Anders. Yeah, doesn't have 30 years to wait to go to Mars. That's the topic today, space. For compound gains in 2026, I am buying VC over SCHD. Wow, nice. Verizon, right? Willie, that's Verizon right there. The thrill. I'm looking to sell some of my possessions to get some more Adobe and CRM. Wow, very nice. That's some strong conviction right there, thrill. Uh, Especially, I think those two have been getting hard. You know, have been getting hit hard. CRM is still going down. Let me show you guys in the screen real quick. But they have some very good earnings, though. They have had some very good earnings when we take a look at the financials. That's why I don't understand. In the last month is down 1%. Hold on. In the last month is down 12%. In the last 6 months is down 13%. And in the last year is down 30.5%. If we take a quick look at the in CRM, let's take a quick look at CRM. Hold on. The financials, they've been looking good. They've been looking good. That's why I don't understand. Look at that revenue. It's just growing. Even in the last quarter when it got announced, there was still some year-over-year growth. I think everybody's just panicking too much. The growth has slowed down, but they still have growth, though. They still have growth. Look at the operating income is also growing. You see the shares outstanding. Look at this. They're buying back shares too. CRM looks good. I don't know what's going on. Earnings per share 220, $2.20. So it's growing. Free cash flow, pretty good right there. Yeah. Operating margin is at 23%. Profit margin 20.3%. Very nice profits. Wow. I don't know, but it looks good. I don't know what's wrong with the investors. Why are they panicking so much? Salesforce can use AI for their benefit. Same thing with Adobe. Look at that payout ratio, 22% on the dividend. Dividend growth 4%. So I don't know. It just looks good. Same thing with Adobe. Yeah. I think if I'm not mistaken, I look at this one too. And look at that revenue. It's just looking very, very good. Continuing to grow. Pretty steady. Look at this. 10.4%. I don't blame you guys for buying into these, Jeremy, Thrill. It looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Operating income is up to the right. Let me see the shares outstanding. Look at this. Buying back shares too. Very aggressively. I like this. They're buying back shares too. Look at this. 417 million shares. Look at this. Shares change year over year. Look at in the negative, which is great. It's a good sign. That means that they're buying back shares. Right now, they bought 5.87% in the last quarter. Wow. Look at the operating margin, 36%. Profit margin, 30%. Gross margin, 89%. I don't know. Everything looks good. It doesn't pay a dividend. But it has been going down. Look, in the last year, it's down 29%. I don't know what's going on. Why are they not? I don't know. I hope to see MSFT under $430 soon. That'll be pretty nice. MSFT, that's Microsoft. And actually, I was doing like some time ago, I was doing like some polls on this to see if I should add it to my portfolio. And everybody was always voting for them. Let me see. 1 year. It's up 7.87%. Right now, the highest it was at $555. Wow. In the last 52 weeks. And yeah. So I'm sure you're gonna add under 430. That's what you're planning on doing. PE ratio right now is at 32.7, forward PE 27. So under 430, we'll have a much nicer PE ratio. Strong buy. Price target $628. Take a quick look at the financials. Look at this. Revenue, just like CRM and Adobe, just going up and up and up. $77.6 billion in the last quarter. The growth year over year in percentage, look at it, 18%. So very good growth from Microsoft. They're buying back shares too. There are 7.43 billion shares. So look at the year over year, not bad. They're still buying back shares. Free cash flow, very good. $25.6 billion. Wow, nice. Yeah. I don't know. I see some very good growth right here too. I don't, you guys are, yeah. Dividend, very safe. Payout ratio is only 24.7%. That's it. And that dividend growth, 10%. Wow. They have grown their dividend for 20 years in Microsoft. Wow. Very, very good. Yes, the E-mini S&P futures. Also, that was the one? I went away from it. Let me see. What was the website? Let me see. Oops. What am I doing? Let me see. No. Clicked on the wrong website. All right, never mind. We'll take a look in a little bit. Let me see. Tim, Mars is a 7-month trip one way. You see? Yeah, I knew it. I knew that going into Mars or anywhere like that, like it takes a very long time. So yeah, I wouldn't mind spending 7 months in space. Demolition Man, that was the movie. Yes, Tim. And Jeremy, yeah, Demolition Man, one of my favorites. I should watch it again. I should watch it again. That one was a good movie. That one was a good movie. You know. But it wouldn't that be cool though, to get frozen and then waking up later on in the future, you know? And then but before that, just put a couple $1,000 into something, into an investment, maybe SCHD, let it compound, you know. Imagine that. Imagine you can go ahead, make your investments, right? But whatever much money, $10,000, $20,000 into something and turn on the drip, into SCHG, SCHD, I don't know, VOO, something like that. And they get woken up in like 30, 40, 50 years and still have that account available. That would be so cool, man. Oh, that would be very good. That would be very, very good. Just let it compound. X, no space travel, no legit VR where I'm in the game. Where's all future? Demolition Man, yeah, the movie. Yeah, that one was a good movie. I gotta watch it again. Yes, Verizon from Willie, who is going to make some moves into Verizon. Let me see, James. Have faith. Maybe they will develop a drug. Okay. So I should aim to be the first 100+ year old on Mars. Hey, that's not a bad idea. And there's, what if you do make it, and what if you can get over there? What if you can? You never know. First 100-year-old man in Mars. That would be so cool. Jeremy, I'm buying the forward PE on CRM and Meta. Not a bad move, honestly. I like that. I like that, Jeremy. I like that. That's what I was doing also with that's what I've been doing with Amazon pretty much. I'm buying the forward PE, and hopefully it does pay off though. Hopefully it does pay off. Let me see. Wow, I'm very behind, man. So many messages in the chat. Jeremy, what's going on with software stock? Even Palantir's getting hit. Nvidia also under $170. Entropic came out with a new model. I look at this like a deep seek moment. Okay. All right. Let me see. What was it? I was gonna take a quick look. But yeah. Wow. Let me just do this real quick while I continue reading your messages. Hello everyone. What's up, KC? How are you, man? Hello, Korean. Hi, Korean. From JL. Please, no NFL scores. I will watch the highlights later. Okay. We were talking about the Bears game though earlier, KC. So I'm sorry. I might need to then. I might need to exit out then. If you guys don't wanna, you don't wanna watch the scores or nothing. Hello. Hold for 380 on MSFD from Jeremy. Yeah. That's definitely a very, very, we'll love MSFT at 380 from JL. Yeah, that'll be a very good price. Yeah, that would be a very, very good price. Very good share price. Let me see real quick. Of course, MSFT, I have it open right here. Actually, if you guys see MSFT, yeah, 460 right now. PE ratio's at 32, so if it goes down to 380, what would be the PE like? 26, 25, somewhere around there, probably. So then the forward PE would be like a 20. That would definitely be nice. Microsoft at that share price will need to load up. I am planning on adding to my MSFT, CRM, and Meta during the week. Nice. Meta looking, JL, Meta looking like it's going down even more, Let's see. Hopefully it does. Maybe I'll start a position with you guys. And I'll be on the same boat as you guys with Meta. If you see it's going down, it's right now, in the last month, it's down 6.6%. I don't know. I'll probably hold it just like you guys, the thrill. I'm taking some profits to buy those two stocks and not using my cash. I'm building my cash. I'm waiting for Visa and Netflix to drop to my price range. Yeah. Jeremy was mentioning earlier that maybe 290 on Visa. That would be very nice. That would be very, very good, man. I think I'll make some moves too. If Visa drops to like $290, I think I would definitely Uh, I think I'll make some moves too. That I think that right there would definitely make me just sell my Bank of America and just put it into Visa, because it will be what I like about Visa too is that it's one company that many banks uses, so I'm diversified in that way, and it's also international investment pretty much. That's what I like about it. And there's 7 months in a Kindle full of books. I'll be okay. I will need a PlayStation. I'm not a big reader. I'm not a big reader, but I will need like a PlayStation, a computer, a laptop, something like that. I can definitely make it 7 months. Couple of games. Even though I haven't played PlayStation, I've downloaded that Resident Evil game. I have to play it. I have to play it. I gotta find some time. Hey, my comrade. Nice, nice. CLEM. Nice to see you there in the chat. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Anybody that is not subscribed yet, so we can get to 1,300 subscribers. It's right down the top right corner of the screen. I have the live subscribers. I've been getting quite a few subscribers as of recently. Even SCHD Stan subscribed to the channel recently in one of the recent videos. It was on a DCA Friday video. Update, the card buyer will in fact be paying me $5K for a portion of the card collection, $1K at a time. Better to get the money slowly rather than not at all. Yeah, that's true, man. Very good update, Casey. Nice for the update there. And that's good. I'm happy that you're getting to sell that to sell, because I know you've been wanting to sell your collection. So that's good right there, making some money for investments, right? You're planning on investing it too. That's I think that's your move. And there's nice, yes. Wouldn't Visa get crushed if rates capped at 10%? Not really, Willie. Not really. What happens? Visa doesn't issue credit out there. Well, there might be like less people that will. Well, it's gonna affect banks, right? Because then if the cap goes to 10%, maybe the people that have lower credit scores, they won't get an actual credit card, so that might limit the users that would use credit cards, especially Visa. But right now, Visa got many users already, so I don't know if that will affect it, honestly. And remember, Visa is a toll booth company. They just handle the transactions. They don't issue any credit. They don't give you like any credit limit or nothing like that. That's pretty much the banks. American Express is one that will be affected by that, but honestly, I think American Express will do good long term. This might be a good opportunity. Who was it? Was it Finanzas con Estilo that was looking at that? AXP? American Express? If you like the company long term, just do your research. It was down in the after hours 0.47%, but let me see. He recovered a little bit, 1%. In the last month, it's down 2.8%. In the last 6 months, it's still up 18.4%. American Express still looks good. It's still up. It's still up, American Express. So I will need to take a look at the price to book ratio to see where it is. Who remembers the seashells from Demolition Man? X, seen the movie a million times. What was this? The seashells on Demolition Man? I haven't seen it in like years, Jeremy. In years, man. But such a great movie, man. Such a great movie. I gotta watch it. I gotta put it on my watch list. Where do they have it? Let me see. Demolition Man. Let me see if they have it in one of the apps that Demolition Man, that I can watch it for free. Where can I watch it? Oh, they have it on Netflix? Hold on. Let me see. Do they have it on Netflix? I like Wesley Snipes, man. He's a good actor. Very good actor. Let me see. Watch the movie. They only have it for rent. That's all they have it for. In YouTube for $3.99, Google Play, Fandango, Apple TV, Amazon Prime. This is a good movie. I like Demolition Man. I like that movie. Let me see. Also, watch The Accountant 2 on Prime. It was entertaining. I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. Hold on. And the first one was good. I like the first one. Hold on. Let me hold on, Jeremy. Thank you for that. I gotta put it up. It is up for free on Prime. Let me see. The Accountant. That one was a good movie. Oh yeah, it is here. The Accountant too. And then what's his name comes out on there. You know, the guy that played you know, what's his name? Yeah, right here. The Accountant 2. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm leaving it here. I'm gonna watch it. That one was a good movie. I like the movie. The Accountant 2. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna leave it there open in the app so I can watch it. Tim, Jeremy, we never did learn how they work. Movie mystery. From the seashells. I'm from Chicago and I'm a Bears fan, so please not mention the game. Hello, JL. Yeah, yeah. I had the score earlier. Yeah, I had the score earlier. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Whoops. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Brainchild. Hi, Jay. I'm glad you remember, Tim. Adobe Forward PE 12.5 from the Thrill. Yeah. Adobe looks good. Adobe looks good. Honestly. JL, I hope Meta does go down. Yeah, under $600 once again. I don't know. I might need to make some moves, JL. You know, I might need to make some moves. I might need to make some moves. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important. You know, 24 of you guys in there. Nice. Very, very nice. Anders, I think my plan for the next 2 months is SGolf. I got to get my easy funds back up. Okay. All right. Nice and easy, you know, money. KC, I received the 1K yesterday. Was thinking of buying 8 shares of each main and O. Both will pay $13 a month. Oof. Some very nice income. Keep us updated on that. Jeff, Jay, would you be doing a live stream while in Puerto Rico? I don't think so. I don't think so. I would love to though. I would love to, but I have to take I will have to pretty much take my laptop. I could take my wireless mics. Let me see. I would need to take my camera, but I'm just taking a carry-on. I'm just taking a carry-on. I'm not taking like a big bag because I'm only going for 3 days. That's what I'm going. That would be cool, right? To do a live stream from over there, from Puerto Rico. That would be so cool. But my mom doesn't have any internet at home because only her, so she only has internet on her phone, really. I don't know. That would be so cool. Let me think about it, Jeff. Let me think about it. But I'm also gonna be busy. I'm also gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna spend time with my mom. I gotta take her out to eat on the first day. She already wants us to go out for breakfast in the morning. As you know, I get there at nighttime, so I'm gonna go to sleep as soon as I wake up. She wants to go to eat breakfast, so I'm gonna go there. I'm going to you know, we're going out to eat somewhere later in the afternoon, and then I gotta go to the stores with her too. You know, I want to do some stuff for her so I can leave her some nice you know, I want to do some shopping for her for the house, you know, so she has a lot of stuff and she doesn't need to buy anything, you know, on necessities. That's something I haven't told her. I want to do it when I'm there. You know, I want to take her to either, no, the Costco is a little bit far from where I'm at because the Costco is in Caguas. I would love to go to Costco. Let me see. Maybe I'll go to Costco. But I do want to go to Costco or I think she usually goes to Sam's Club. That's where she goes. I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know, there's one in my town. There's one in my town, a Sam's Club. I want to go over there and just buy her a bunch of stuff, you know, spend a couple $100 just buying her whatever, paper towel, everything for the house, you know, detergent, buy her a bunch of stuff that she doesn't need to worry for a while, you know. I would love to do that and then just spend time with her. You know, she's very happy. Even though she's coming in the summer over here, you know, she comes almost every year. She loves coming over here. So, but I'm, you know, I would love to spend some time with her. I have a lot of plans for just 3 days. AXP dividend CAGR is just as good as MAMV, double digits year over year. Yeah, yeah, that is very true. That's a very good one. American Express. Hold on, let me put it right here. Yeah, I like the company. I like the company too. Mm-mm-mm. Look at it right here. Dividend growth 17%. Wow. Um, Buyback yield 2.68%. So they've been buying back shares too. Payout ratio only 22%. Pretty safe. Yeah. Look, and the dividend growth is growing. it's not it's not going down. It was down 15% in 2023. Then it grew 16.6% in 2024. Now 17%. Oh, this company looks good. This one too. Let me see. I think this one does get by the price to book, right? Pretty pricey if it is by the price to book ratio. I think this one you do your research like if it's a bank, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's a 7.75. That's pretty high. Pretty expensive. Let me see. The thrill. I'm watching the show The Last of Us. I'm liking it. Nice. Nice. I haven't even played the game of The Last of Us. But yeah, I've seen it that it's very popular. Very, very popular. I still gotta watch 28 Years Later that is on Netflix, you know. And I saw the first two movies. Willie, take care, y'all. I'm going to the bar to watch second half of the game. Nice. Enjoy. Have a good time. And just remember, no drinking and driving, guys. Very, very important. Stay safe, you know, and get home safe. That's like the most important thing. Naughty Dog is dead from X. Not sure what that means. We see Brainchild. Hope PG drops back under 140 again so I can scoop some more up. Okay, nice. Yeah, yeah, I was buying. I did buy a little bit. I'm kind of like slowing down on Procter and Gamble, honestly. I think I built up a nice position in Procter and Gamble. I have like 13 shares, I think it is. I gotta show you guys my portfolio. And my gains. I don't know if it, I know some of you guys saw my video earlier. But performance pretty good from my portfolio in the month of January. Jeez. But yeah, under 140, like right here, 138. This is where I bought one share at 138. I bought one full share from Procter and Gamble. Yeah, that would be nice. I think I'm gonna slow down already. I'm not gonna buy too much Procter and Gamble anymore. I wanna focus on like Coca-Cola. I really would love to build up that position. Main Street Capital also. That's another one. I really want to grow that that monthly income. But Main Street Capital went back up in share price. Look at this. In the last 5 days, it's up 5.2%. This BDC. In the last month, it's up 6%. So it's back up in the 60s. I would love for it to go back down under $50, so I could buy a little bit, so I could buy heavier. But I think I'm anchoring too much to the share, to my cost per share, which is like around $38. But I need to build up this position. I like Main Street Capital as a BDC. Dividend yield is 4.8% right now. But yeah, Main Street Capital has been, performing very, very well. Let me see from JL. No, do not do the live stream. Enjoy time with your mom. Yeah. Yeah, that's really my plan. It's just, yeah, I don't even think I'm going to have time, to be honest with you. Even if I kind of wanted to do a live stream down there, I don't think I'm only going to be there for 3 days. So I get there, I think it's Saturday night. I get there, drive down to my mom's house, spend the night. Next morning is her birthday. So I'm going to take her out to eat for breakfast, take her out to eat later on in the afternoon. She wants to go to some place. I'm going to take some pictures. I might show you guys the place we're going to. I'm going to see where it is. I've never been over there. Then the following day, I want to do what I told you guys. Actually, I just remember. I did not order. I want to get her. Yeah, she doesn't watch any of this live stream. Nobody in my family knows about this. So here at home, everybody knows that I do this, but they don't watch it. So they're not interested. As long as I continue to pay for everything, they're okay with that. As long as I can take them to Disney, to anywhere, they're just happy. We were gonna go bowling today, but didn't get to go. But I gotta order my mom's AirPods because I'm gonna order some AirPods with her name on it, on the case. I gotta order it. I gotta order it today. I forgot. I put it on the cart. I think it was on Friday, and because I've been working all weekend, I totally forgot to hit buy. So you just reminded me, JL. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I gotta order it tonight. I'm gonna order them tonight. It has her name, and I put a heart also to it, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna give her that when I arrive. I'm gonna give it to her her birthday, the next day, and then that's gonna be the second day. So second day I want to go to the stores and stuff. So let's see. Casey, I just finished Stranger Things season 5. Great series. Yeah, I stopped watching it after season 2. I've just been watching other things. It's not that it's bad. I like Stranger Things. I just, really haven't had time to watch series. I've been going more into watching more YouTube than series and movies and all that. So, and yeah, I haven't been watching any series and any movies like that anymore. Just been watching streamers and some YouTube videos. Gen X Dividend Investor, always posting every Saturday. Been watching Ryan Williams. A few videos from Finanzas con Estilo. Like just a couple. You guys have shown me some. Money Vest also. Jeremy also gave me that channel. There was a couple other channels that I've been kind of like watching. Plus some other stuff that I like to watch just to entertain myself, just to not be only about investing. I also want to watch some stuff, that I like. So yeah. Let me see from X game studio behind Uncharted and The Last of Us. Oh, that was it. Naughty Dog. Okay. Okay. Got it. I played Uncharted, but not that much, I don't know. I played it years ago, but not that much. James, do you think AMC will hit 100,000 a share? A-MC? Hold on, let me see. Are you talking about AMC theaters? Is that what you're talking about, James? I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you could give me the ticker symbol. Unless that is the one, it's just not giving me. No, it's not giving me anything. Just giving me AMC theaters. Is that what you're talking about? Let me see. X. Anyone investing in CDR before The Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk 2? I would prefer Rebel Wolves, but they're private. Okay. That's actually, I got a coworker that is waiting for Cyberpunk 2. No, I don't see it right here. CDR doesn't come up. Doesn't come up. Let me see. Very nice. She will love her gift. Yeah, JL. The new AirPods. AirPods Pro 3. Those are the ones that I'm gonna buy for her. So I gotta, bro, you're not him. Turn off the stream. Hold on. Let me turn it off. Somebody came in here. Fendi Garcon. So then let me end it. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that. Bro's the smartest guy in McDonald's. Yep. Oh man, the trolls. Gotta laugh about it. Gotta laugh about it. It happens when you're doing something right. It happens when you're doing something right. That means there's 23 people here. 23 people here, 18 likes. And I'm almost at 1,300 subscribers, guys. Almost at 1,300 subscribers. That is definitely awesome. But yeah, when trolls start coming like that, that means you're doing something right. Shows up on Google. How come it didn't show up for me? Let me take a quick look. Let me see. Hold on. What was it again? X CDR, right? CDR stock. Is this one the 1X that you were looking at, that you're talking about? Let me know there in the chat if this is the one. CD Project SA. Right? This is it. WSECDR is up 16% in the past 5 days. Wow. Let me see. In the last 6 months, it's up 5.8%. Wow. In the last year, it's up almost 30%. And how do we trade on that? Wow, it's up. It's up a lot. Let me see. CD Projekt. Hold on. I got the information right here. It's a Polish video game company based in Warsaw. Also, this is an international company. That's probably why. Two retailers before, which initially acted as a distributor of foreign video games for the domestic market. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This is an international stock. Maybe something for a retirement portfolio. Yeah, it was a joke. LOL from James. Yep. All right, let me see what else. It has slowed down the commenting here. What was it I wanted to take a look? Let me show you guys my portfolio real quick. And while I'm showing you that, guys, don't forget. Oh, I gotta show you guys the SCHD spreadsheet. Any of you guys want to update your shares? Let me know there in the chat. It's right here. I do have to make a video for it for the SCHD community. I know some of the people that are always active are usually active on videos and not on live stream, because I know everybody got their life. So some people are not able to join the live streams. Some people can. So I do have to make a video on it and show you guys the new spreadsheet, which I think I want to move some things around. I think I want to move drip to here. Yeah. And we still have 2 more weeks, like a week and a half, to put your name on here and to update your shares for shares in January. Then I'm gonna start putting them right here on column C. How many shares you have been adding to your portfolio, to your SCHD. And let me show you my portfolio. This is my full portfolio. This is my full portfolio right here, which it is at, hold on, let me zoom it in a little bit more. Boop, right there. So I'm up $5,500 in gains in this portfolio, in the full portfolio. This is all of the positions. 18.9%, $34,500, guys. Out of nowhere, my portfolio went up from like $33,000 all the way up to $34,500, which I'm very, very happy with that. SCHD, I'm at 365.3 shares, up 9%. Google, I'm up 99.7% in my Google position. That I'm very happy about. 8.2 shares right now, $1,300 in gains. I don't know. Do you guys think that Google is going to go down in share price? Once again, I would love to build up my Google position even more. I'm just really, really waiting on Google. Johnson & Johnson, I'm at 10.4 shares. I'm up 40.85%, 40.8. Amazon, let me see, 9.3 shares, up 19%. Realty Income is up at $61 in share price. I thought, has been performing very well as of lately. Then let me see, FXAIX up 31.5%. I haven't bought any S&P 500. I don't know. I kind of slowed down. I was buying, what was it, $10, $15 every week. on the S&P 500, but right now, in the past 2 months, I have slowed down. I haven't bought any. S&P 500 is almost at all-time highs, if I'm not mistaken. Procter & Gamble, 13 shares. I'm down 1%. Vici Properties, 60.3 shares. I'm happy with this position right now. Down 2.2%. Let me see. If you hold Google long enough, it will split again. That would be nice. Go on a share split from 8 shares to whatever. Hopefully they do 2, 3 for 1 or something like that. That would be nice. Triple my position. That would be great. But yeah, no, planning on holding. I should have added Google to my dividend portfolio, to be honest with you, James. But I'm pretty happy with my Vici Properties position. I got $1,700. And it's right now the share price at $28.98. So I'm pretty happy with that position. Visa, I'm at 4.7 shares. I'm up 15%, and I only got $1,300 invested in Visa. I need to spend some of the cash in Visa, man, because I want to build up that position much larger. And hopefully does a share split later on in the future that I can also go from like 5 or 6 shares to like, I don't know, 12, 20, somewhere around there. Bank of America, 28.5 shares still, but I'm up 85.9%. I was up like 90 something percent at one point in Bank of America. Soon I'll be selling probably, even though they had good earnings. Main Street Capital, 17.8 shares. I'm up 61%. That's the problem with me with Main Street Capital. I'm anchoring to this cost per share, which is $39.69. And I don't know. I have to buy more. I really have to buy more. That KO position will be easy to double up. Yeah. I need to start buying more Coca-Cola. But I want it like under $65 or so. I think I'm just gonna have to start buying a little bit heavier on a weekly basis. Now that I'm slowing down on Procter & Gamble and Vici, I think this one is gonna need to be my focus. Put like $20, $25 into it every week for the next couple of weeks. That will, help me put like a couple shares in it. Or build it up pretty fast. I'm 19.3% in performance. Maybe sell my Starbucks position. I'm up 11.2%. And I got 8.9 shares. I don't know. I was believing in Starbucks, man. And it's just, I'm really hoping that it does get better. Let me just take a look right here real quick. In Starbucks. Let's take a look at the financials real quick. Let me see the operating revenue. It's still pretty flat. The revenue in general, yeah, slightly up. It's at $9.5 billion. It's kind of recovering. In the last quarter. Let me see, year-over-year growth. Yeah, 5%. They slowed down in 2023, 2024. That's when I bought. That's when I started buying. And they're slightly recovering. Operating income is still kind of down from before, from a couple of years ago. Let me see the shares outstanding. They're buying back shares, which is a good sign. I always like that. The earnings per share is going down. Look at this, 12 cents. 12 cents. Let me see, free cash flow. The gross margin, 23%. Operating margin, look at this, is going down to 10.9%. Profit margin, look at that, only 1.3%. I don't know, it's not looking good. Maybe I should sell Starbucks and build up my Coca-Cola position more. Maybe I should make something like that. Let me see, whichever one gets a bigger pullback next week, I'll buy more of VTI or VXUS from X. Yeah, let's see which one has a bigger a better pullback. James, yep, trash coffee in my opinion. I don't drink Starbucks, I don't know if I told you or if you were here on one of the live streams before, but I bought a hot chocolate recently. That was my first ever purchase in Starbucks for myself. My daughter likes it. Um, my wife likes it at times. You know, they also like Dunkin' Donuts. But it was my first time, and the hot chocolate was not good, man. That good. It was just very watery. And who messes up hot chocolate? Like, you know, it's so hard to mess up hot chocolate, and they still mess it up for me. Let me see. Starbucks isn't very defensive. It thrives with a booming economy. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Maybe I should start looking into moving out from Starbucks, honestly. I like Coca Cola. I like Coca Cola as a company. Let's take a quick look at the financials, real quick. Revenue. Look at the revenue is growing. You see, looking much better than Starbucks. And revenue growth year over year is still in the single digits, 5%. That's good. 3%, 8%, which is good. Operating income in the positive, $4 billion. Let me take a look right here. Yep. So the shares, yep, they're also buying back shares. So slightly, you see, it's in the green. When you see it in the negative, when you see it down, the shares change year over year. That's a good thing. That's a positive. It's right now negative 0.23%. So they're buying back shares too. They're paying Warren Buffett a whole lot of money too. All right. Let me see. X. Dunkin' Donuts has the best chocolate milk, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I never had a Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate. I've had like, you know, and that day I was gonna buy it at Wawa, which is where I usually buy it, is in a machine, and it just never gets messed up, you know, unless they run out of it. Um, but my daughter wanted some Starbucks, so I then decided, you know what, let's just stop at Starbucks and that's it. And it was not good. James, it's one of those situations you could or can find better. Yeah, James, I agree. Starbucks used over 100% of the free cash flow to pay the last dividend. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But yeah, look at this. The profit margin on Coca-Cola, 29.6%. Free cash flow margin is up 36%. Operating margin, 32%. Yep. 61% gross margin. So it's been steadily over 50% pretty much. Or over 60% actually in the last 2 years. Yeah, I like Coca-Cola, honestly, as a company. I do drink their products at times. Not all the time, but I do drink their products. Dividend, look at the payout ratio, it's only 67%. They have grown their dividend for 64 years. Dividend growth, 5%. So, you know, pretty steady. Coca-Cola, I don't know. I don't see it going anywhere, Coca-Cola. Honestly, I'm being honest. I don't see Coca-Cola going away. I see Coca-Cola products everywhere. I just went to Costco today, and in the vending in the machines, they already have the Coca-Cola products there too. So a lot of people like it. Um, Let me see. I like UPS, KO, PFE, IRM for dividends. Which one is IRM? Let me see IRM real quick. Mountain. Look at the pay. Is this like a bank or something? Payout ratio is 500%. Why is that? Let me see. What is this? Oh, it's a real estate company. Okay, okay, okay. Got it, got it. Dividend 3%, 3.6%. That's why it was kind of weird. What kind of REIT is this? Hold on. I think it's the first time that I've seen this. Let me see. Trusted by more. Uh, uh, uh. Digital worlds. Let me see. Our long-standing commitment to safety, security, I don't know. What do they have? What kind of REIT is this? Can you give me some info in the comment section while I take a quick look at the FFO? Uh, Data storage is not a REIT. Company data storage. I don't understand this company. I don't understand it, but let me see. Iron Mountain stores a lot of business critical backup data. Oh, okay. Look at the last 3 to 4 year chart. There are data storage. Okay. Ah, okay, okay, got it, got it. Okay. Oh, so this one, well, it would be good. It's on the REIT though. That's why I saw it right here. It says REIT specialty. That's why I was like, oh, okay, what kind of real estate? It was at $80 recently in 2025. In the last 5 years, it's up 219%. Wow. We even used to have laptops stored with them for emergencies. Okay. I would like to understand this business a little bit more, honestly. But I should go with the FFO, right? I should go with those metrics, right? Which FFO is in the positive 198 million. FFO per share 67 cents. AFFO is growing, which is a good sign. Yep. FFO payout ratio. You see, this is what I don't understand. I don't understand this company. This will blast off. Okay. I will need to understand this company though. Yeah, they have a lot of debt, but I'm sure, since it's in the category of REITs, it will have a lot of debt. Strong buy from the analyst. The price target is $114. Okay. The thrill, Jay, will you sell any of your dividend stocks like PG or J&J if they get to be overvalued, especially knowing these stocks don't beat the S&P over a 10-year period? You can always buy them again. That's a very good question, Thrill, because I really don't have I never thought about it. I never thought about that. That's a very good point, Thrill. I never thought about it because I kind of wanted Procter and Gamble and Johnson and Johnson like to into retirement to pay me my dividends. Even though one thing that I have been considering lately that I haven't brought up in here is that Johnson and Johnson pays dividends in the same months as SCHD. Hold on, let me open up my dividend portfolio, which is the more accurate with dividends. And I don't know. I was thinking, I'm like, I have some very nice gains. I got 40.8% in gains. Should I sell some and just put it into SCHD, which also has better dividend growth? But I do like getting multiple dividends on the same month, though. And yeah, I don't know. That's a very good question. I never thought about it. I don't want to sell them. I don't want to sell both of those. I want Procter and Gamble to continue to pay me my dividends, especially because the dividend portfolio I want to get some nice income from it. I want income every month from that my dividend portfolio that in retirement, or if I ever grow like a very nice large portfolio, I would love for me to get dividends like every month where I can pay some of my bills and things like that. That's really the plan. Will I ever sell them? Probably not, but you can never say never, right? But Procter& Gamble pays me in the months of February, May, August, and November. So for me to get something in those months, there's no ETFs. Like if there was an ETF that can pay in each month, like quarterly dividends, that would be nice. That wouldn't be a cover call ETF because I'm not comfortable with investing in cover call ETFs just yet. Maybe in the future I will, but not as of right now. But I don't know. I don't know. I like these companies for the dividend. I like these companies for the dividend. And yeah, it wouldn't be bad to take gains, but I want to continue my investing strategy like I've been doing Warren Buffett style pretty much, Warren Buffett style, which is hold the companies long term. And it's very, very hard to hold the companies long term, especially when you have some very nice gains or something happens that you then think, oh man, this company might go down, I don't want to think that way with the companies that I have. I know things can change, like for example with Kenvue, which I thought it will do better, but it didn't. It never, recovered. So things can change. Yeah, in the future. That's a very good point right there, Thrill. You put me in a good spot right there. Got me thinking. But I don't want to sell them. I don't want to sell them. Even if they become overvalued. Let me see, James. Keep at this, and you have dozens of dividends and get them daily, weekly. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. James. Let me see the thrill. PG Procter & Gamble went up to $170. I will have sold when it went below 165 and buy. Yeah, yeah, it did go up very nice to 170 or something like that. I didn't buy when it was up there. I didn't buy any when it was up like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's a very good point. It's just I have been having a hard time selling my stocks, to be honest with you. Like, for example, Bank of America, I should have sold a couple of weeks ago. Even Jeremy had mentioned it. I was like, what's it like 98% somewhere around that I was up in my position, in my Bank of America position. Now I'm up only 86%. So, I should have taken my gains. I'm still kind of waiting. I saw that the earnings, they did good. They had an earnings beat, right? I was reading these. So the bank achieved net income of $7.6 billion, a 12% increase year over year, driven by strong performance in net interest income and equities trading. So they had a pretty good earnings call, Bank of America. So with a good earnings, what comes right behind it? Share price appreciation. So I don't know. There might be some more share price appreciation in Bank of America, maybe over $60. Even though I originally wanted to sell it at 50, that was my swing trade that I wanted to do. That was my original plan. Earnings per share reported 98 cents. The consensus estimate was 96 cents. Revenue total $28.53 billion, up 12.3% year over year. Net interest income rose 10% to $15.9 billion. So that was good. Consumer banking revenue rose 5% to $11.2 billion, while global wealth investment management net income grew 14%. This is Bank of America. Shareholder returns. The bank returned $8.4 billion to shareholders in Q4 through dividends and $6.3 billion in share repurchases. So, yeah, some very, very good, very, very good. The guidance, net interest income projected to grow 5 to 7% in 2026. Loan growth expected to be in the mid-single digit range. Let me see what else. Q1 report is expected in April 15, 2026. So some very good things from Bank of America. Man, I have a hard time selling Thrill. I think I got to start selling more. Let me see, James. I have 20 plus holdings that pay monthly dividends. Wow. That's a lot. How do you keep track of those? Of 20 plus holdings. Let me see. If you sell Starbucks, are you looking to buy something else that pays those same months? Or does that matter to you? Yeah, so I haven't really thought about selling Starbucks just yet. Just because I kind of want to focus on selling Bank of America, but it's not a bad idea to sell Starbucks. The problem is the same. I'll lose the dividend from those months, from February, May, August, and November. That's going to be my issue. And I haven't found a company that I like, that I want to start buying, that pays in those months. I haven't really done my research, to be honest with you. But I would like to buy something else that pays in those months. That would be something that I like, if I could get something that pays in those same months. Coca-Cola pays in April, July, and October, which are good months, but it also pays in December, which, is the same as SCHD. I would love for it to pay in January instead, Coca-Cola, but I'm okay with getting some dividends in those months, though, April, July, and October. But yeah, if I ever end up selling Starbucks, Tim, I think I wasn't showing you guys the screen. I think that I would like to get me something, another company that will pay me in those months in February, May, August, and November. You know, that's what I would really like. You know, if I do sell my Starbucks position. In my Bank of America position, I would like to get a new position there too. But I might put some of those gains into SCHD, you know, from the Bank of America sell once I sell it. But yeah, KC, if I don't buy main O, the 1K can get start me at $2.99 a month in a new position with BND, a bond ETF. Okay. Okay, some bonds. Yeah. What is BND? Let me see. Vanguard's total bond stock market. Yeah, expense ratio very low, 0.03%. Dividend yield, nice, 3.85%. So that's good. Bonds in the last year is up 3.3%. In the last 5 years is down 15%. But look at this right here. The dividend is just growing and growing and growing, which is a good, positive thing. Dividend growth year over year is now in the single digits. So, but yeah, nice bond ETF right there, especially from Vanguard. Let me see. James, 1078. BDCs, cover call ETFs, REITs. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're asking about the 20 plus positions in James' portfolio. KC combo. Oh, okay, so a combination of all of them. Let me see. BKC ORLY. Let me take a quick look at that one. O'Reilly Automotives. Okay. O'Reilly's. Let me see. O'Reilly PE ratios at 32.9, forward PE at 29. Strong buy. Share price target is at 110. Let me see. In the last month is flat. Last year is up 18%. Last 5 years is up 200%. Nice. Very nice. Let me take a quick look at the financials. Let me see. The revenue is growing, so that's good. $4.71 billion. Revenue growth has been in the positive. You know, so that's good. That's a good sign right there. Has been in the positive. I work in cars and I never invested in any of these companies. One company that I do like is Snap-on. Snap-on I like. 976 million in operating income. Let me see the shares outstanding. Ooh, nice buyback program though. Look at these. They've been buying back a lot of shares. That's good. Look at this. That looks very, very good. Earnings per share in the positive and they're growing it because they've been buying back shares. So that's good. That's a positive right there, right? Free cash flow at 300 million. Let me see the gross margin, 51, operating margin 20%, profit margin 15%, free cash flow margin 6.4%. Nice. O'Reilly looks good. O'Reilly looks good, BKC. O'Reilly looks good. Total debt has a lot of debt, $8.4 billion for, but yeah. Yeah, no, it looks good. Doesn't pay a dividend, so that's why they buy back so much. Looks good. I like what I see. I like what I see there. What do you like about it, BKC? Let me know there in the chat. What do you like about it? What have you what got you looking into it, into that stock, into O'Reilly? Jay, stop worrying about when you receive dividends payments. You are not using them for the next 10 years. LOL. That's a very good point, Thrill. Very, very good point, though. It's just that was really my original plan with the dividend portfolio. That's how I even started this channel, you know, to be honest with you, Thrill. So I kind of want to stay focused on that and see how it goes. I might be making a mistake, you know, and stuff. And that is true, you know. I'm not using them for for like a while. So, but that was my original plan with it. With the dividend portfolio, it was to have a portfolio that pays me every month, right? A very nice amount. um, where I can get my bills covered every month from dividends from these different companies that pay me in those other months. I want SCHD to be my largest position, but I would like to trying to find the words. I want a nice stream of income every month, pretty much. But yeah, very good point, Thrill. Very good point. You know, very good point. James, look at FAGIX is majority uh government backed bonds, but they also have a percent of stocks for stocks. So it's like 80% bonds, 20% stocks. FAGIX, right? Fidelity Capital Income Fund. Let me show you guys right here. Expense ratio is 0.97%. Wow, pretty high. Let me see. Dividend yield is 4.66%. Let me see the holdings. Oh yeah, so I see what you're saying. Yeah. Nvidia has 1%. Comfort Systems 1.55%. This company looks good and it has been performing good. FIX is ticker symbol if you guys want to take a look at it. Meta Platforms 1%. Ally Financial, yeah. Let me see. Even has Google and everything. The only thing that I don't like about this one, James, is the expense ratio though. 0.97%. That's pretty high. This is one that KC, Korean Cardboard, got me into. And I look at it more and more often. It's GPIQ. 9.8% dividend yield with a 0.29% expense ratio. And it has share price appreciation. You know, small, but it has 37%. But look at this, the average annual returns year over year or every year, 27%. So it looks good. Let me see. How about midstream pipelines like EMB from A-Bone? Enbridge, 27 PE, 25 PE ratio, forward PE 22, dividend 5.66%. Nice. This one is liquids, pipelines, gas transmission, gas distribution and storage, and renewable power generation. Yeah, this is a company that will not be going out of business anytime soon, I'm sure, because you know we need gas for to keep our heaters going, right, and everything. Price target $63. Let me see. They in the last year is up 7.3%. In the last 5 years is up 34%. So this one is like a utilities, right? Yeah, the revenue has been slowing down in the past 2 quarters though. I wonder why is that? We need to take a look at the news in it. You know, do you know why it's going down? As of recently? Yeah, in the last 2 quarters have been pretty bad. Hold on. Let me see. No, actually, no, it's good year over year. Oh, yeah, because in June, right? Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something. So usually, hold on, June and September, right? They are lower, I think it looks like. Yeah, they're usually lower. December and March are usually the higher months. I don't know why. Yeah, if you see December and March, if the higher quarters, I'm sorry, higher quarters. So I don't know. It all depends on how much it grows in March, in December. Sorry. Let me see. They are issuing shares though. That's not a good sign. I don't like that. Uh, yeah, shares change. Yeah, you see, it's in the positive. Plus 0.32%. So yeah, that's not good. Earnings per share 0.30 cents. Yeah. Operating margin is only 16%. Gross margin 42%. Profit margin is only 4%. these kind of companies, the profit is not as high as other companies. Let me see, how much do they have in debt? Total debt is $103 billion. Wow, this is an expensive business. Very expensive business. Let me see the dividend. Payout ratio is at 146%, so I don't know. Dividend growth, 0.88%. I'll be worried about this one. I'll be worried. Let me see. X, I still don't know which is better, BND or BNDW. I'm going with BND for now. I want BTDB, but apparently only that's only beneficial if you have 500K plus. Wow. Yeah, I don't have that much. I don't have that much. Orioles, Oilers, I'm guessing you meant, is a good long-term play in my opinion, but now hold wait for the next split. Okay. I can see O'Reilly running all way back to 1K a share. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. Even the financials look pretty good. What platforms do you invest on? Myself, Fidelity. That's all I have. Just Fidelity. You want weekly volume is everything. Let me see. X. Fidelity equals Roth IRA. Vanguard taxable. Okay. I have both in my Fidelity account. James, yeah, but you get what you pay for. Okay. Hey, James, I use Schwab and Robinhood. What do you use? The manager is really good at Rockstar. Bloomberg and Fidelity. Okay. You use Bloomberg and Fidelity. I like Fidelity. I like it. Anyone else use Robinhood? From Brainchild? Yeah, some of the other guys use Robinhood. Even Jeremy does. James, I have some Schwab funds, but do not have Robinhood. No reason to have another brokerage, in my opinion. Fidelity does it all. Yeah, I like Fidelity so far. What does the futures look like? From Michael. Let me see. Let me see. I don't think I have the futures here. I only see yeah, I can take a look at the mini S&P 500 futures. Let me see. No, but it doesn't show the after hours. No, I don't have after hours. Man, I'm gonna need to look for something else. For another website where I can see futures. Yeah. I don't see futures right now. I don't know why. I know that the stock market is closed tomorrow, so that's why. That's one of the reasons. Yep. And Jeremy told me about it because he has our Robinhood account. So yeah, I don't know. But it was taking a dip because if you see, hold on, let me show you real quick. Let me show you real quick. Bitcoin and stuff is going down. The crypto market is going down. Look at that. Going down pretty hard. It's down 2.6%, the crypto market. So crypto market and the stock market is going down. With some Jeremy mentioned earlier, I think it was tariff and trade wars news, something like that. Ethereum is also $3,200 right now, and XRP, if you're looking at XRP, is at $1.95. So if you're looking at it, but it's down. Every XRP is down 5%. The Trio Brain, I use Hood for crypto, Robinhood for crypto. Okay, might need to do that. I might need to do like an account on Robinhood just for crypto, so I can keep track also for at the futures and all that. Let me see, from James, the fee comes out to be $1.65 per $10,000, so it's not bad. Okay. Or which one? X, I bought crypto, I'm guessing you mean on Weibo. Then Weibo removed certain cryptos and I lost over 10K. Wow, man. F Gary Gensler or whatever his name was. Wow, wow, that's such a bummer. 10K, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I have almost 10K in SCHD and it generates $328 in dividends. So I will hate to lose 10K, honestly. I will hate to lose 10K. Good evening, Pokemon. Nice. With the Charizard picture and his the favorite Pokemon too, right? I have Robinhood as an app, but no investments there yet, if ever. Okay. And are you able to see futures? I'm able to do that. Like, let me know there in the chat because I if I don't need to have an account with them, I could probably just create a or download the app so I could just take a look at the investments or at the futures. I'm sorry, the share prices. Brainchild, the thrill. Do you ever move the crypto over to a wallet or just keep it on Robinhood? Oh, that's a good question. James, I do not ever see a situation that Fidelity will fail. Robinhood still has work to do to become a profitable debt-free company. Once they become profitable debt-free company for a decade. Yeah, that's a good concern right there, James. That's a very good concern. From him, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna download the app then. I'm gonna download the app so I could do that. Let me see the thrill answering Brainchild's question. I use Fidelity for the majority of my investments, Hood for crypto, in Vanguard to keep my US Treasury and Vanguard's ETFs. That's smart move right there. Smart move. JL, I use Robinhood for my dividend stocks. Nice. Does it have a good platform to keep track of dividends? That's the only thing that I don't like about Fidelity. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't. I don't know. Like I would love to. I would love for it to have like better information, especially with my dividends. You know, my total returns for each position. Like I would love for it to have that. Maybe it does have it. I just haven't played around with it. But I would like to have that. Like gains in share price plus also total returns with dividends, because I have reinvested quite a few dividends into my positions. Casey uses Schwab. Michael, what's your best bet for going up? What do you mean, Michael? Like in stock? Is that what you mean? Like the best stock that we think that it might go up in the next year or so? If that's what you mean, one stock that I'm liking, none of this is financial advice, guys. Just always remember that. I'm just a regular guy, just like you. I'm just a regular man, just a, person, just like you guys. I work 2 jobs, I might make some mistakes. It might happen, but my conviction this year is Amazon. I think Amazon will perform well this year. I got 9.3 shares. I'm up 19%. I think Amazon is going to perform well. They haven't announced earnings yet. When is earnings for Amazon? Hold on. When is earnings for Amazon? Let me look it up right here. They haven't announced Q4 earnings just yet. Hold on, let me see real quick. PE ratios at 33. This one is one of the ones that I like for the next year. Let me see. Where's the earnings date? And next earnings is right here. Sorry. Next earnings is Thursday, February 5th. That's gonna be the earnings for Q4. And I think that they're gonna have some very good earnings. If you see right here, the Q4 estimates is $211 billion, and earnings per share $1.96. So that's the estimate. So that's gonna be some more growth on top of what they have already. Look at this growth in revenue so far every year, and this Q4 last year, they had $187 billion. This year, they estimate $211 billion. So if they have something close to it, even if they miss earnings by a little bit, if they do miss the estimates, they might, sell off just because, investors out there, they're a little bit, they just look at the time now, not like in a while, not long term, I mean. So it might sell off, but if it sells off, I'm going to buy more, even if they miss, just because it's still, still very good year over year growth in revenue. That's one of the ones. I think, and the guys will probably say the same. Maybe Meta will also turn around. I know they're spending a lot on capex, but right now it's at $620. If it goes under $600, none of this is financial advice, guys. Just remember that too. I don't know which other one. Tim, I use Canadian version of Robinhood called Wealth Simple. Yeah, I know you have mentioned that one before, and I love it for small purchase. Oh, okay, nice. Anders, I am switching to Schwab when I move outside the US. Oh, okay. Robinhood doesn't show total return with dividends. Oh, they don't? Okay. All right, so that's what you meant. Like which one stock? I don't know. There might be a few other ones, and I'm sure some of the guys can put right here the what is it? Some more stocks that they think, CRM, Salesforce, they've been growing their revenue and everything. Numbers look good. Adobe, we were looking at it earlier. It was also looking good. What else did we look at? I forgot what else. But yeah, quite a few stocks. Quite a few stocks. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm still at $12.97, as you can see right here in the top right corner. So any of you that are not subscribed just yet, just don't forget to hit the subscribe button, so you can go up. That's actually a live number. I was seeing if I was able to get some a subscriber today. But yeah, let me see what else. James, Robinhood, Webull, Moomoo, a lot of these newer platforms are not profitable and have lots of debt. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm still with Fidelity. I really like Fidelity, and I really like that I started with that brokerage, with Fidelity. I really like it a lot. The trio, Brian, for now I keep it in Hood. I keep it with Hood. I do need to learn the benefits of a wallet. Okay. Do you have dates for your PR trip yet? Yes, I do have dates. I bought the ticket like a month and a half ago, to be honest. I do have date. I'm leaving on, hold on. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, so I know I'm not gonna get like, swamped in the, at the airport, no, I'm just kidding. Somebody said that this live stream was not good, so I gotta listen to them. Just kidding. The dates is, hold on. Where can I open my calendar, man? Why can I open my calendar? Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Calendar real quick. Just open it up. Got it. Okay. Oh my gosh, this thing is annoying. For the week, for the month. All right, so I'll tell you right now. So I am leaving. Hold on. Yeah, I'm leaving on this day. Hold on. Oops. Let me just put it as screen only. I am leaving on this day, on the 21st. That's when I'm leaving here. On the 21st, I should be back on Wednesday. Casey, I should be back on Wednesday. That's my trip. My trip is from the 21st to the 25th, pretty much. That's when I'm gonna get to. That's when I'm gonna come back from Puerto Rico. So I'm gonna be there only for because I get there at nighttime on the 21st. I'm gonna be there 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, pretty much. I'm gonna be over there hanging out with my mom and my sisters and the nephews and nieces. Go get some ice cream, go get some stuff. Those are the dates pretty much. Let me see. James. Yeah, so on the 22nd we won't have a live stream. I'm sorry, guys. Um, on the 22nd we won't have a live stream. I do have to make a portfolio update before I leave on the 21st. So that I have to do. So we won't have a live stream on the 22nd. The live stream that I will be doing, it will be on the 25th. When I get back from Puerto Rico, that's when we're gonna do a live stream. Pretty much. Like, right here on the 25th is when we're gonna have to do a live stream. So no live stream on the 22nd, but we should be doing a live stream on the 25th when I get back, God willing, right? Si Dios quiere. Let me see, James. The legacy brokerage have billions in assets and cash and zero debt. Oh, nice. Have to check it out. Yeah, if Vanguard or Fidelity fails, then we're probably going back to trading seashells. That's a very good point, X. Get through. I'm aiming for 100 shares of Amazon. Hopefully we get a nice dip. Yeah, me too. I would love, well, I can't get to 100 shares. I don't have that much money. But I would love to buy more Amazon. And I need a nice dip too, man. Hopefully we do get a nice one. James, would you rather have your money on a brokerage that makes 50 billion a year, growing 15%, or Robinhood, who has $16 billion in debt? Okay, that's a very good point. Yeah, rather the first one. If it's up to me. And there's X. Yeah, I think those two fall. There is no infrastructure to use money on anymore. Yeah. Those two and what is it? BlackRock. Pretty much, yeah. Let me see from James. People get suckered in with promotions because Robinhood and Webull will give you free shares if you open an account. How about open an account, get your Webull shares, right? Or whatever shares you get, and hold it for whatever time they tell you, and then just, not financial advice, right? No advice at all, but can I do that? Just open the account, get whatever promotion, then close it later on and transfer those shares. Have you been approached by someone in public that knows you through YouTube? No, not yet, Tim. Not yet. I'm not that big yet. I only got 1,200 subscribers. You guys are very, very solid, and I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving all this time. Some of you guys have been in the Maytech just put a comment in the in one of the last videos, and Maytech has been with me since the beginning, pretty much. I think I had like 10, 11 subscribers, somewhere around there. So some of you guys have been in here since I had a couple hundred subscribers too. Jeremy has been in here for a while too. Woof, man, no, but yeah, nothing yet. No, not yet, not yet. Not yet. That'll be pretty. I don't know how we'll react, Tim. I don't know how we'll react. I don't know. That's a very, very good question right there. But not yet. Let me see. Korean Cardboard, KC. When were you in PR last? Oh, it was a while ago. KC, I think it was, I want to say it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, I think it was like 3 years ago. I think I'll have to take a look at my, yeah, but it was a while ago. It was a while ago. I don't even remember when it was the last time. Let me see if I could do. Let me see if I could do based on maps. Let me see if I could do based on maps. Hold on. This picture was 2022. Since 2022, I haven't been there. Pretty much. because that was when I took my son. Yeah, yeah, since 2022, I haven't been there. I think it was during right after COVID. I think it was last time I went there. But yeah, oops, my mouse is over here. What do you do for work? Pokemon manufacturing. I work in manufacturing in a manufacturing company. So I am familiar with some of these manufacturing companies. That's why I also like Procter and Gamble and yeah, some of these companies, Coca-Cola too, because they're pretty much like manufacturing companies. So I'm a little bit familiar with them. But yeah, in manufacturing, and then I have a second job in the healthcare sector. So I'm a little bit involved in that too. You know, that's my second job. That's on the weekends. I do healthcare or something in healthcare. I can't tell you exactly, you know, because I can't tell you where I work and all that. I can't mention it here, um, but I do work on that. Um, I'm pretty good at both. I'm pretty good at both. Um, Mainly in the manufacturing sector. I am pretty good at it. um, Let me see, James. Yeah, you can, but they will give you garbage shares and try to draw you into making a deposit. Okay. Oh, okay, from the what I told you earlier about the moves. You will get like 10 shares of AMC or a share of GameStop. Oh no, yeah, no, I don't want that. I honestly don't want that. And there's Jay, you start flying and off, you'll run into me sooner or later. Yeah. Do you fly? I'm gonna be flying through Newark. Did I buy my ticket through? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be Newark Airport. That's where I'm flying from to go to Puerto Rico. But yeah, if you fly mostly in the area, you know, Newark. I'll fly usually through Philly, Newark, JFK. That's where I usually fly. You know, last time I went to Las Vegas, I went through Philly. I went through Philly. It was for work. It was pretty cool. I like Las Vegas. You know, it was pretty nice. But yeah, maybe we'll run into each other. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind taking a picture of one of you guys, post it in the channel if you guys don't mind. Hopefully, you guys don't mind. But that would be pretty cool. The thrill, James. Don't underestimate Hood. They are building an all-around investment platform, and young people are the ones you want as a customer. Once Hood gets into the 401k, there will be a beast. Yeah, that's why. That's one of the reasons why I'm investing in crypto. You know, because I'm kind of like, what was the two words that you guys that we mentioned before? We gotta evolve and adapt to the new times, though. You know, um, I know the way we are investing, like the people before did. You know, like for example, Warren Buffett. You know, I think his style of investing is good. Buy, hold long term, just let the compound growth continue. I think that is great. I really like that style of investing, but you're not gonna get, you know, you're not gonna have the same gains that he did with the same stocks that he did, right? You know, because the growth slows down in some of those stocks, right? But you gotta adapt, you gotta evolve into the new stocks that are coming up, the new companies. See what the young generation is investing in right now, because in 10, 15 years from now, you know, that's gonna be the generation that is gonna have a lot of money in there. And then if, like for example, let's say you know, the people that have investments, they're gonna pass them down to their kids, you know, whatever companies, most likely, or to their younger, you know, um generation, most likely they're probably gonna be like, oh, but why am I gonna hold whatever stock? I don't know, whichever one, you know. Maybe let me just put it into Nvidia. Let me just put it into Palantir. Let me just sell some of these and buy some crypto, you know, some things like that. So you do have to evolve. And I agree with Drew. I think Robinhood is taking a lot of young investors under their wing. Yeah, for sure. But they, until they get a decade of profits and out of debt, it's not wise to keep big money. You cannot afford to lose on Robinhood. Yeah, very good point. maybe a small portfolio in there. Tim, when I was going to comic book shows buying books, I was recognized several times by some collectors because of my older Insta account. It was crazy experience. Didn't happen often. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you had an Instagram account, like that, Tim. That's pretty cool. Especially with comic books. That's nice. You been a fan of what, DC, Marvel, let me see, James. It's not a bad company long term play. I am just saying they could go unders. Yeah. James, you're number one. You're like on fire today. You're like the number one subscriber out there, and Tim is number two. James, you're really going. Um, I like how active you've been in this chat. I have no flight schedule for a while. Newark is fairly common since I can get nonstop to Norway from there. Okay, all right. Yeah, I want to go to Mexico, man. I want it to be one of my next flights, though. I want to go to Mexico. Honestly, I really want to go there. Let me see, James. You know what? Let me show you real quick right here, James, so you can see that you are number one, man. Look at this right here. You are number one. Your name is number one. With the crown. You're like very, very active. Tim is number two, and X is number three. Very, very active. I just do not feel it's safe place to keep holdings. It's just a side site. Yep. The thrill, James. If Robinhood goes bankrupt, your assets are generally protected by regulations and insurance. Yeah, FDIC insured. Um, yeah, as long I think what is it, 250,000. So as long as you have less than 250,000, you should be fine. You should be FDIC insured, right? I think that's what you mean, Thrill. Not many people are going to be comfy putting 401k on Robinhood when you have Fidelity. Yeah, very good point. James, the Thrill. I am well aware LMAO have the Bloomberg terminal cost me 2K per month. Wow. 2K per month. That's a lot of money. Tim, young people are the canaries in the coal mine. Looking at what your niece or nephew is using for investing or social media are typically at the price you wish you got in at. Yeah. Let me see from James. There are limits and caps, and if you are overdose, you screwed. Markets is all looking red from Michael. Yeah. It was looking red. I really, man, hold on. Let me see if I got any. Yeah, I got no after hours. I got nothing. I got nothing. I feel bad, man, that I couldn't do that today. Young people are what? X. Young people are what? Um, Games. Nobody will real money is putting it into Robinhood unless daddy gave them it. Yeah, but you know what? If daddy or grandpa gave them money and they put it on Robinhood, remember, they're the younger generation. Um, so they're gonna keep it there long term, I'm sure. And through Bloomberg terminal, yeah, I had the same question. I don't like Hood or SoFi really. They feel too appish for my boomer sensibilities, but they are undeniably the future of investing. Yeah. Whoops, young people are on Mumu, Weeble, and Hood only because of YouTube. I haven't seen anybody in YouTube, but I do follow more people that are I guess more serious with investing on YouTube. So kind of makes sense that I haven't seen any of these really. Um yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't think I have seen anybody on YouTube on this. It might be some other investors, right? They might be investing on like yield max ETFs, maybe. M Hood is not FDIC insured. Oh, it's not. Then that's not good. I wouldn't put my money there then. that's uh that's a very good very good to know. And there's most people have no choice where their 401k sits though. Yeah. I had no choice with which stocks or which ETFs or index funds I can buy, man. Like almost all the ones that I have in my 401k are not that great. I so that's why I have like 85% in the S&P pretty much. Let me see, David. The markets are closed tomorrow due to MLK. Yes, Martin Luther King Day. Yeah. My kids are off from school. You know, everybody's off except me. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Let me see, Tim. Well, Trump just announced a 10% tariff for Netherlands, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, to name a few. Goes to 25% June 1st. So that's why the market is red. Ooh. Let me see. We're not gonna take a look at the score, right? I think yeah, I think KC didn't want to look at the score, so let me just see. Trump news. Should I just put that? Trump news? Let me see. Hold emergency meeting over Greenland. Let me see. You know what? Let me just put tariff news. Let me just go ahead and check real quick. Trump rocks Europe with tariff play. Wow. This is a video. Hold on. Trump tariffs live update. Hold on. Which one? Which website is better for me to? Hold on. Let me see something. Trump said the U.S. would implement 10%. Oh yeah, it's right here. After President Trump posted his plan, reaction was swift and fierce. Trump said the U.S. will implement 10% tariffs on 8 European countries. He says are getting in the way of a U.S. purchase of Greenland. Oh, that's why. That's why. Let me see. The tariffs will begin February 1st and apply to any and all goods sent to the U.S. The levies. Oh no, sorry about that. The levies on Denmark, Norway. Anders, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the UK, the Netherlands, and Finland will be raised to 25% on June 1st if no agreement is in place. Wow. China and Russia want Greenland, and there is not a thing that Denmark can do about it. They currently have 2 dog sleds as protection. Okay. The countries Denmark, Sweden, France, Germany, Netherlands, and Finland, Britain, and Norway are already subject to US tariffs between 10 and 15%. So that's another 10% on top of that. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, those are the news as of recently. That's why the stock market is going down in share price. Due to those countries saying no to the Greenland annexation. Yep. We were just reading that. Wonder if that includes tariff on shipping. Hmm. Anders, right. I can choose a total market fund or a target date fund. Not a fan. Has anyone here received a package from abroad recently? Did you have to pay import fees? Ooh, good question. No choice. Yep, no choice. Which company holds my money? Choice of a few target date, BlackRock funds, or company stock. Okay. No, shipping companies don't order goods into the US. They just deliver. You see, Casey, I had to pay import fees, tariffs on my grills. Ordered from China. Yeah, your securities and cash are protected by the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, SIPC, up to $500,000 per account, including $250,000 for cash if Robinhood ever faces financial trouble. Very good information to know. JL, thank you. Very, very good to know. KCM, do you know what percent it came out to? Yay, on Norway, more tariffs. Time to cut oil production even more. The trio Hood is not a bank. So no FDIC. They have SIPC insurance. Yeah, that's why. Thank you for that. I was not aware of that. The SIPC, something new that I just learned. We will get Greenland from James. James, LOL. Let me see. Whoops, there's a lot of comments. I am lucky that mine is held by Vanguard. It was very little, just the silver content, but it was porcelain set, so minimal metal. Okay. James, the thrill. Military wise, it's a smart move. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are talking about that Greenland. That pretty much I've seen some news about the move in Venezuela is pretty much because of the Greenland, like it has a connection to it. So let me see. What else? And there's Casey. The small package thing can no longer get into the US for free. Mom couldn't even send me marzipan for Christmas. What is marzipan? Which is why I went there for Christmas. What is that? Do you mind if I research this? Sweet confection made from ground almonds and sugar. This is it? Let me see. Many baked goods such as stolen and princess cakes and is popular in German, Italian, and Scandinavian cuisines. So this is for baking and making candies and stuff. Okay. I didn't know what was that. Let me see, James. Zoom out on the military chart, and Greenland is a long-term buy. Yeah, I heard that before. The Nasdaq is down 273 points, and S&P down 56. That look, UUU is a company started buying Friday $5. That the low should be at 450 to start bouncing. Okay. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. This is the one that you're looking at? Universal Safety Products. Building products and equipment, pretty much. Let me see. Dividend, 20% dividend? That's too much, though. Look at that payout ratio, 202%. I don't know. Look at this. It has gone down the revenue to 760K. What happened here? Revenue growth, negative 89%. That's not good. That's not good. Let me see. Market's going into a correction. Well, let's see. I would like to buy. I wanna spend some of my cash. I wouldn't mind spending some of my cash. We've been trying to get Greenland since 1867, says Grok from X. Anyone who understands military knows we need to get it and make sure nobody else does. Yep. US takes Greenland end of US dollar as the reserve currency of the world. Very good point. Yep, that is marzipan huge in Norway for Christmas and Easter. Nice. I mean, what percent did you have to pay? I am shipping my card sale to US. His value is $1,000. Would he be paying $150? 15% for import fees. Google AI said SK import fee is 15%. Wow. Yep, that was the company Michael mentioned, but I don't always trust AI. That was a special dividend. Oh, I didn't take a look at that, actually. Let me see. Oh, it was only a one-time dividend, $1. But why is the revenue is going down so much though? I don't like that. Yeah, the shares outstanding pretty much flat. They're not even issuing shares. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a good company long term. I'm not sure. All right. Let me see what else. Wow, stock market might give us some opportunity this week to see what we're going to buy. Um, Casey, just wait 1 second. M is trying to find the FedEx mail. So just wait right there in the chat. That means I'm not gonna end the stream yet. Gotta wait for M to let Casey know. All right. Let me see what else do I have. Wow, it's 9:26 already. Jeez. Some of us gotta go to bed soon. Oh my gosh, this time has gone by so fast. I'm gonna have to do, what is this, 2.5 hours already so far? Yeah, 2.5 hours. I'm gonna have to pretty much do 3 hour live streams. I don't know if you guys are gonna stay there, only if you guys enjoy it though. I don't know if you guys want to be here for 3 hours, even though some of you guys have spent already the 2.5 hours with me right here or with us. We pretty much spent it all together. I like to have all these conversations and all these topics, honestly. Let me see. But yeah, pretty cool to have to have you guys for this long, man. That's pretty cool. Stream health is good, it's excellent. It's a 9,000 KB, so that's good. The Thrill, good guys, have a great night. Have a good night. Thrill, for sure. I'm gonna be ending the stream pretty soon. Because it is getting a little bit late already. I paid $22 on a roughly $1,400 set. Wow. Okay, that's not as bad, Yeah, so so it's not gonna be $150. Hopefully not. You know. Look at all the insider buying on UUU. That better than any other companies doing a stock buyback. Okay. Where do I see that? Let me see. Let me see if I find it. Let me see. Let me see, Michael. Um, let me see, Michael. I don't think, actually, I don't think that they have it here. Is it in the ratios? Return on capital employed. I don't know if they have it here. What's the number, Michael? Let me see. I don't think I see it here. I'll show you guys in the camera just in case you guys see it, but the insider buying. Yeah, I don't think this website has it though. Oh, is it shareholders equity? Is it? No, no. Right. Liabilities. Yeah, no, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, honestly. Or give me another website where I can, where I can take a look at it. The insider buying. Maybe it will be. Maybe a couple months from now or a year from now, we're gonna be in a live stream and you're gonna be telling me, Jay, I told you so. I told you so that this one was a good one. You might be doing that for sure. And I don't mind. I don't mind if I'm wrong. I always take ownership for sure. But I need to get another website that I can take a look at those. Tim, Greenland could lead to a Trump impeachment or World War III. He's got too much support to be impeached. Ex NATO going to war against us. Probably not World War III, but I think they vastly underestimate the economic engine that is EU. T Caskets, what's up? What's up? I'm just swinging by real quick tonight. Hope all is well. Well, thank you for swinging by. Um, thank you for swinging by and show some support. Don't forget to hit the like button though. James, more Democrats are for it than Republicans are against it. Let me see, JL. Love marzipan. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right. Has some for Christmas. Nice, nice, JL. That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's only like 1.5% fee. Yes. Oh, that's good. That's good news, Casey. No, I think that's good news. Hopefully you get only a 1% fee also. I don't think NATO sits idly by if military action happens in Greenland. Yep, I agree with that. It's a long supply line from either side, but a lot closer to Greenland from Norway than the US, especially Canada closes the airspace. Okay. Jay, what software are you using to show our conversation? OBS Studio. That's what I have right now. Actually, one of you guys, who was it that told me to use this? Who was it? It was somebody. It was somebody that you know, it was one of you guys. I forgot who that told me to use this software, and I've been getting used to it so far. So I've been liking it. I've been getting used to it, which is good. Let me see. James, again, Canada could not defend themselves against USA. Okay. Uh, yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Of course, I smashed the like button. Nice. Thank you, T Caskets. Thank you. Always coming through. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a pretty good live stream tonight. It was pretty good live stream, honestly. Um, let me see. Let me see the analytics. We had as many as like 27 people at one point. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know, 20 solid people, 20 solid concurrent viewers, which is good. You guys, oh man, you guys are awesome. You guys are definitely awesome. I don't know. Should I do a live stream tomorrow night like I did last Monday? What do you guys think? You guys have some topics for tomorrow? If I do a live stream, if I finish everything early, if I get out early, finish cooking early, maybe I'll do a live stream again around 8:15. What do you guys think? Let me know there in the chat if you guys want to keep talking about all of this. Russia said the same about Ukraine to James. When you plan to go live next? Wednesday night? So yes, Casey, Wednesday nights I've been doing it around 8:15. Now I get out like an hour and a half earlier from work, so I'm able to get on like around 8 p.m. I usually cook during the week, you know. We usually work together here in my house very well, so and I do a lot of the cooking, which I don't mind because I like cooking. I like eating a lot. I made today some yellow rice with I don't know how salchicha is. How do you call salchicha in? And the thrill left already. But the thrill knows like these little sausages that come out in a can. So I made some yellow rice with that and some barbecue chicken. That one was good. But yeah, but no, I could get on a live stream tomorrow night if you guys want. You know, I can get on a live stream tomorrow night maybe. If I let me see. Hold on. Brain child, as long as we can talk cooking tomorrow. No cooking show, Anders. Anders, what actually weren't you playing a zombie game last Monday when I showed up on a quick live stream, you know, like a surprise live stream on Monday night? You were playing a zombie game. But yeah, it's just, you know, maybe I might do it tomorrow, Casey. I might do a live tomorrow. Let me see. I am going offline now. Thank you, Jay, and everyone. It was fun. Have a good week with investing. Thank you, JL, for the support. Really, really appreciate. Let me see. Now you're talking, Anders from Brainchild. What happened with Bitcoin tonight? See a drop in crypto. Yeah, so it was some tariff news that we just read about them. um, that Trump announced. So it was is bringing the market down pretty much. There's a lot of tariffs for some European companies that the U.S. is going to implement, and then it's going to be even higher in June 1st if they don't reach an agreement with Greenland. That's pretty much what it was. Tim, do it. Do the live stream tomorrow. Okay, all right. If I do get a chance, I am going to do it tomorrow. All right. For whoever shows up, even if it's like 5 to 10 of you guys, it's okay. I'm good. You guys, have some very good topics. We could just hang out for a little bit. I don't know if I will have an agenda tomorrow. So we'll just talk about whatever stocks or anything like that. Even though the only thing is that the stock market is not going to be open tomorrow. So yeah, but stay tuned around there. Anders, I'm a single guy. My stomach starts growling whenever Jay shows his food. Yeah, I'm sorry, Anders. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I still, man, I want to make another pork shoulder soon. That's what I want to do. You know, I really like making pork shoulder. So for tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna cook tomorrow. Cooking in stocks with Jay. That's gonna be in the future. I'm gonna have a nice setup in my kitchen, and I start cooking with the laptop. We'll take a look at stocks. That would be pretty cool. Casey, I have to report to work even though school is not in session. I wouldn't mind you going live every day. Oh, nice. Thank you, Casey. Really, really appreciate it. I don't know if you, but I was talking with my wife not long ago, and I'm like, I kind of want to go live like more often. I told her, now that you mentioned that about every day, I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough topics to talk about. But even though, honestly, I barely at times bring topics. You guys are um, pretty much like bringing a lot of topics, asking questions. That's why I like it, and I'm kind of like gonna keep pretty much like similar um thumbnails because pretty much we just talking here, you know, about any topics that come up. So yeah, thank you, Casey. I might do it more often. Zombies ate my neighbors. LOL. 7 days to die for forever. Okay, that's the game you were playing. So tomorrow I might get on a live stream tomorrow, Anders. But I don't mind if you also play your game. I don't mind, because last week, honestly, on Monday, Anders, I was going to play PlayStation, because I haven't played and I downloaded that Resident Evil game, which I forgot which one it is. But I was going to play Resident Evil, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just post to see. Maybe I'll just hang out with the guys and just put a live stream, and see where it goes. And I actually did that. And instead of playing the game, I went ahead and got online. But I also want to play the game. So, but yeah. Anders, are you from the great state of Minnesota? Where is this topic going? I grew up in Norway, went to school in ND, lived in Texas and IA. Now been in North Carolina for 13 years. North Carolina, I usually drive through there when I go to Florida. I don't know. Mentioning Minnesota, I don't know if I want to go with the comments. Let me see, Minnesota. You mean your new Somali? Oh man. Oh man. And I'm sure the Leering Center's topic is gonna come up right here. What time we cooking tomorrow? So if I do get online, Brainchild, it's gonna be around 8 o'clock. All right. Because when I get home like around 6. If I start cooking, yeah, I'll be done like around 7:20 or so, and then I could get ready, turn on the computer. I'll see if I am gonna get online. I'll post a link to the live stream around 6:30 Eastern time. Does that sound like a good plan? Does that sound good? Let me know there in the chat if that sounds good. I'm gonna set up the link like maybe around 6:30, 6:45 p.m. Eastern time. Uh, this guy say, Anders, nice. NC is good place. Yeah, I might change and fly to New Jersey tomorrow. Why is that, Anders? What are you gonna come to New Jersey? How many doors would I need to knock on to find Jay? Woof! If you arrive in Newark, yeah, you're a little bit far from me. You're a little bit far from me. Uh, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Leering. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Oh, they're gonna leer. All right, tea caskets. You see, Costco has a new chocolate chip cookie bar cake. Oh, I didn't see it, but I did try tea caskets today. Actually, now that you mentioned that, I did try their new caramel. It's a vanilla ice cream with caramel and like I think it's like brownie bites or something. Oh man, it was good. It's my new favorite food court item at Costco. You know, I ate before I went to Costco, but then after that, I've been looking at that ice cream all the time. But I every time I go, I'm good, like I'm full. So I went ahead and ordered it today. Oh, my favorite item right now. You know, honestly, in the Costco food court, it's like a vanilla, yeah, vanilla with caramel, um, and then those brownie bites. Man, it's so good. I'm sorry, Anders, you're probably gonna get hungry, but you know, it's good. It's good. I like it. Casey, I was being facetious about every day only because I can get bored just sitting here at work. The new school year, factious. The new school year starts up March 3 or 4. Okay, all right. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I'll do it more often. You never know. Tea caskets. I remember the original OG Resident Evil 1. That was fire. Yeah, yeah. I started with what was it? Resident Evil Raccoon City. That's the one that I really liked a lot. And this, I'll probably be trying to upgrade those servers again tomorrow night. Okay. I work freelance tomorrow. I'll try to stop by at 8. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Maybe yes, maybe no. You know, I'll try my best. I also gotta get to 1,300 subscribers. Didn't get to it today, but you know, it's gonna be there on the live stream to see. Uh, so let me see. On top of this, we are having ice tonight, so might not be able to go to the store. Okay. Tim, great stream and chat once again. I'll be here for it. Okay, Tim. Yeah, I might do it. I might do it. That's why it's important that you guys have subscribe to the channel and leave notifications on, like turn on notifications just in case, because I might be doing that more often. I might be doing more live streams, to be honest. I'm liking them a lot. You know, I'm liking them a lot. Drive, baby, drive. So I'm liking doing the live streams a lot. You know, I'm hoping you guys are also enjoying them because I'm really having fun with you guys. You know, talking about investments, everything, you know, learning centers, all that stuff, you know. But yeah, you know, definitely, you know, football, sports, food, everything that comes up in topics. I've really been having fun in every live stream, and I kind of don't even, you know, feel, you know, like it doesn't even feel like a job or nothing like that. Like it feels pretty good. Like I turn it on, speak with you guys, read the messages in the chat. I don't know, it's been really good, man. I have no words. I have no words. With drivers down here, I go in my bunker whenever we get ice or snow. Oh wow, yeah, probably very bad drivers. I only trust myself on the road. Yeah, same thing here. I try not to leave the house, and definitely don't leave my truck parked out in the street whenever it snows. I gotta put it on the yard somewhere, you know, for sure. I don't have a big driveway. I can only fit one car. But yeah, man, let me see. Let me see. What time is it? It's 9:45, man. Jeremy, are you still there? I think you'll be going you know, to sleep soon too. I gotta go to sleep already, honestly. There's 15 of you guys there, 16, 24 likes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. Let me see. You got simoleons in the bunker. uh, from James. Bottle caps. Oh man, this is definitely awesome. Leave some topics for tomorrow, guys. Leave some topics for tomorrow, just in case I do get on a live stream tomorrow. We didn't get much snow here in Brooklyn. I didn't get any. Oh yeah, I did get some snow. Oh no, you can't see it. But I did get some snow just recently, but a little bit. It's not that much. It's not that much. I would be plus EV and increase ROI if you had some aliens in your bunker. Oh man, that's a topic today. That's a topic. But yeah, let's leave it for tomorrow. James, great. You know, had a great time. Anders also is right there. James, who else? X also. You guys were on the top three. Yep, top three in comments today. That's definitely great, man. And let me see. T caskets. Meteorologists are always wrong, man. LOL. Yep. Yeah, but those bottle caps become good money after the nukes start dropping. Hopefully no nukes. Hopefully no nukes. Hopefully no nukes. But yeah, I think some of us gotta go to sleep already. 19 people right now, 24 likes. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys are awesome, man. Let me see. Let's see. Updating live. Yeah. This is crazy. I never thought I would even be doing like any live streams, to be honest with you. And this is gonna be it. That's gonna be it after this. And just be like with this many people in it, to be honest with you. It's definitely awesome. I gotta watch the accountant too, that Jeremy gave me earlier. I'm gonna try to watch that. What is AI gonna do to my Asian weather girls? Rest in peace, Asian weather girls. Oh, James. Where's ES6? That's okay, so you're about to go play some game. Nice. Take care. Take care, X. Man, it's hard. I studied it for a while. Almost have a degree in it. Okay. So you were gonna be a meteorologist, right? That's how you say it. Thank you for M. Thank you, M. You've been here since the beginning of the stream too, together with like everybody else. Wow. Hold on. What were the first few comments? Hold on. Let me see. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could reach the top of the chat. Can't reach it anymore. So many comments. You guys have so many comments today. So many comments. All right, guys. I think this is gonna be it for me. If I do show up on live stream tomorrow, I'm gonna be posting a link around 6:30 Eastern time around there. So just stay tuned for that. I just found the science fascinating as related to flying. Nice. So if I do hop on a live stream tomorrow night, I'll do that. If not, then maybe Tuesday when the market is open. But it looks like you guys want a live stream tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So no weekly challenge purchase for me tomorrow. I'm gonna have to wait for Tuesday. Let's see where the market is at on Tuesday. And then maybe tomorrow we can look at the after hours. Actually, I think that would be a good idea for tomorrow's live stream to look at the after hours after 8 p.m. So that will be actually pretty cool. I wanted to be a storm chaser when I was a kid. Oh, nice. That'd be fun. Yep. But yeah, so I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then we could probably, um, you know, yeah. Although I wanted to fly the the C-130 into hurricanes. I used to use the AC-130, in Call of Duty, whenever I got my kill streak. All right, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. I know you guys want to keep on going, and I've definitely been having fun. It's been, wow, like, what is it, 3 hours already? Yeah, it's almost 3 hours already, man. You guys keep me here.
keep me going. But yeah, but pretty much, um, you know, have a good night, everyone.